He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. Extra DBs on the field to defend the pass. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly complete.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later.
He'll take a deep shot here. Brings it down on the right side. Nothing but green ahead. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Bama! That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. To the air, it's Ward. He makes the catch. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. A new set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team, there's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes, Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 deep. Hard to forget that.
Trying to find his man on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. This offense has a 2nd down play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires into traffic, picked off. Taking it the other way. The 40. He's at the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Wants to throw. It's Ward. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. He's got it. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message. Not sure what it is, but he's going for it close to his own end zone. Quarterback will audible. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Scrambling away. Fires on the move. And that pass picked off. Looking for more room. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama!
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you
got a lot of running room. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's off to the races. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Hurricanes are in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And it's caught! Touchdown, Hurricanes! Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. They're working that left side. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
He wants to throw. Coming after him. He'll pull it down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Quick completion on the out route. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback floating away from pressure. On the move at the 30. Quarterback gets enough. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw it on first down. Snags it into the end zone. Touchdown time. What a cannon this dude has for an arm.
And there's nothing more frustrating than you watch a Hail Mary and they don't get it to the end zone, or they throw it out of the back of the end zone. Great job by the quarterback. You got to put that thing way up in the air, and he does, and his receiver comes down with it. What a play.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Just 9 seconds to play here in the half. Let's see if they come out guns a-blazing. He's going to pass. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, Miami! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, what a great job by this offense finishing the half. It wasn't perfect. You're still trailing, but now you've cut that lead to a one-score game. Now in the second half, we can come out, make some things happen. We just created some big momentum for this offense. Now we take it into halftime.
He's in there. It's good. And how about that to end the half? Touchdown on the final play and a 2-point conversion for good measure. And the Canes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes that Alabama offense. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time, and that applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things, and that first half needs some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Looking to pass. It's Milroe. The quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
We're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Wants to fire on second down. That one comes out hot down the right side. Touchdown, Canes! And that one will give them the lead.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
It's complete to the left. He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and now they lead by a field goal. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. Fair catch called for and made. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points.
Makes the grab down the left side. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking on the right side. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bama! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Crosses the 35. Off to the races to the right. The 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollack.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Well, this is huge for this defense because they're playing against a Heisman-caliber quarterback, a guy that can hurt them in a variety of ways. They better be able to get pressure on.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Milroe. Finds his tight end. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety?
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. He wants to throw. Steps away to find some room. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
It's so hard to defend these guys. You know, it's 1st and 10. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
And they tacked on the extra point. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse. And they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Back to pass, it's Ward. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. First down to start the drive after the break. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Touch pass on the run. They'll give him maybe
that linebacker fast as shit.
Down to the 20. The Canes have pushed it inside the 20. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. The sweet feet buy a little time. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket and starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
He's got it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Hurricanes want to crank the tempo. Movement here from the tight end. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Miami! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch. In those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here, you need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Good timing on the quick out. At the 35, he's open. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Give that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
To the ground with the back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
You got to call the game to win it right now. Less than a minute to go. A field goal is going to do it for you. Every time you drop back and throw the ball, you're risking taking a sack. So if you're going to throw it, the ball's got to come out quickly. But I think at this juncture, you'd love to be able to run and give your field goal kicker a chance.
Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Splits the uprights, it's good. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through, and Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights, and David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. To the air, it's Ward. Flushed out of the pocket. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Touchdown, Canes! And inside of it,
GG, my boy.
got the lead.
Got it.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.